All right, welcome into TNT Sports Cards. Tonight, we are going to do a box reveal of a 2025 Prizm Draft Picks box, but these particular boxes came from the Target, and they will have the red ice and red flash prisms in them, which I've never opened. I've always got the ones from Panini itself or through maybe David Adams or a distributor, or I've just bought them singled at the store like Walmart. But I've never found the mega boxes at Target. So this will be the first one that we've had. So I bought 3 tonight, and we're going to open up and see what we got. Over here, we got a little submission going for PSA. We're going to turn in this. This is a Prizm Draft Picks, Jackson Dart, little Deshaun Bishop Gold from Bowman's Best, little Dylan Sampson from the Prizm. We opened a hobby box this past weekend and pulled a silver Ashton Genty auto right there, and also pulled a Jalen Milroe Gold out of 10, 1 out of 10. So those are getting ready, along with some other stuff, to go to PSA. But we're going to open this one up tonight. And see if we can't pull a on campus or another color blast. All right. Put these out of the way. Ray, I'm going to hand them to you. Do not use the one with the tape on it. Okay, ready to go. Let's see what we got. Like I said, I'm used to opening the gold version. Not really used to opening this.
Okay.
Is that red? Or is that pink?
Looks like red.
Looks like red.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
so we got a red
red.
Fearless
Red.
in this. So we got Riley Leonard, Fannin, Louisville, Gillott, Tez Johnson, Rashad Smith, Dorian Singer, our Fearless. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
Wow. That looks good. Nice. Let's leave him up. All right, Stutzman, Giddens, and then Marsh.
And that's a good one too.
That'll be the next quarterback for
Michigan.
Michigan. You're a Michigan? You're a Michigan?
No, I'm Michigan.
The Michigan.
University of Michigan.
Yeah. All right. Jackson Dart on the front right there. Nice. Got an instant impact. I like the red. That's nice. Up. That one. Sam Leavitt going to LSU is next. Mullins, I believe he's with the Titans. Quinn Ewers is down there fighting for a starting job in Miami. Charles Woodson stole my Heisman from Peyton Manning. Nice. Arch Manning.
Ooh, that's a nice one. Fearless.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Here,
I
we'll
like that. Oh, instant impact. That's a good
nice. Oh, well, let's just drop it. Fumble. There you go. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Okay. Chris Paul. And then Titan wide receiver, like that. And Jared Goff. How you doing over there, Ray?
one. Golden.
Or not, the red.
Huh?
No, the red.
That's right.
That's right. All right.
I picked 2 of 3 of these boxes, so we're hoping.
Ray picked out the if you didn't watch the last video, Ray picked out the Target box that had this in it. We had a pack battle, and she picked out the box, and then she picked out the 3 packs that she wanted, and I got crushed. All right, we got an auto in this, so we're just gonna go through these real quick. Horn, Burke, Felton, Booker, and then our orientation is Notre Dame,
Xavier
Well,
Rhodes.
I just-
Okay. But,
I like these better than the gold just a little bit. Johnson, Junkins, and Tesla. Oh, I got to go to the auto. See what the auto is. I believe that's an auto. Oh,
Jordan Davis.
Jordan Travis.
Oh, Travis.
Gosh. He's in he's in the gold ones too, so you just can't get away from the guy. You know, he had an injury, and then basically, I guess, just never recovered enough to feel comfortable to play again. So I got a buddy who's a big Florida State fan, so I'll probably just give that to him.
Oh, that's stinks. And he's got that auto, too.
Yeah. Well, we could have pulled a better auto there. That's all right. All right. Got the silver in this pack. All right. Nolan, Brennan Stahl, Clemson, Benjamin Morrison, Trevor Etienne, Raheem Sanders, Travis Hunter on the silver. Yes. That's nice. We'll take that all day. That's originally, hindsight, I wouldn't say this because I do think Cam Ward is a better quarterback than I ever thought he was going to be. And he had zero help last year, right? But originally I wanted Travis Hunter because he's kind of a do-it-all guy. He could play wide receiver. He could play in your backfield, in the back end. Excuse me, I had to get a drink. And he can also probably return kicks if you had to have him back there. So that's who I originally wanted. All right, Riley Leonard on the new recruits. Noel, Stroud, and Dorian Strong. All right. Second to last pack, first box.
Oh,
Got another
very
Fearless.
All right.
Okay. Malachi Starks. Trey Amos again. Key from Kentucky. Nico from West Virginia, I believe. Jordan Blue. Ryan Williams. Alabama. Your Fearless is Luke Altmaier. Okay. Jordan James. He is from our hometown here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Went to Oakland High School.
Oh, that's neat.
Uh-huh. And then the kicker from Miami and Abdul Carter on the last one. And last pack for this one.
So you said D Carter.
Abdul Carter. Penn State. All right, see what we got here.
Come on.
It looks like a normal pack. Milrow.
I like those.
Graham. Another Travis Hunter. Put him over here. Elijah Roberts. Marcel Reed from Texas A&M. Vernon. Riley Leonard again on the student orientation. Okay. Not even going to try to pronounce his last name. His first name is Donovan. Look at that.
Jeremiah Smith.
Jeremiah Smith.
We just talked about him.
Sure did. I'd like to pull his color blast. If we could. If the color blast gods shine down on me and allow me to pull Jeremiah Smith. Now, I'm not an Ohio State fan at all or a Big Ten fan at all. We are in Middle Tennessee here.
We are SEC all the way.
Right. So, but the value on his color blast is pretty nice. So,
And just like that,
and my
the
razor,
first box is done and you're already on to the second one.
yeah, and my razor blade is trash. That razor blade worked today, so. All right.
Here we go. Come on, color blast.
Come on.
Come on.
Or on canvas. There's Peyton Manning.
Up. Here he is. Peyton Manning.
There we go. And he's on the red. Travis Hunter on the top again.
He's a little bit
Fearless.
different.
Travis Hunter. Mitchell. Bryant. Peyton Manning.
Ooh.
There's 2 Peyton Mannings in this.
That's a good. Okay.
Sammy Brown, #1 linebacker in the country coming to high school a couple years ago. Kyle Kennard. Jackson Dart. No. Will Howard.
Okay.
I saw that red and white there, and I thought, oh, that's Ole Miss. Will Howard.
Okay.
Not going to pronounce that guy's name. Trey Harris. Peyton Manning.
There he is. Love it.
Yeah, that Peyton
Love
Manning.
the sheriff.
Yeah. Peyton Manning will go in the PC. If Ray doesn't steal him.
Yeah, he's so.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I see something.
Is that that's an instant impact. Okay. Restrepo, now with my Titans. Maffa. Amari Hampton. Taj Brooks. Parsons. Is that?
Yep. Brock Purdy.
That's on the silver right there.
It looks like it.
Brock Purdy on the silver. And Riley Leonard again.
Wow.
Is that the 3rd big Riley Leonard card we pulled out of this?
Like, yeah.
That looks different.
He's so happy.
That looks different, but it's not. With those dots in it. It just looked different to me, but it's not. There you go. All right, Tyler Shaw. If we can all agree on how to pronounce his last name, that would be great. People say Shuck, and people say Shuh. I'm not sure which one it is, but I guess we'll find out this next year. And Sammy Brown and Kyle Kennard. All right. 3rd pack out of this box. And normal. Looks like everything's normal. Michael Williams, Ollie Garden, Deion Walker, Uptown Stout, Tyler Warren, big tight end for the Colts, Lenore Sellers, Luther Burden.
Ooh.
Luther Burden for the Chicago Bears.
Wow.
That's a pretty card. Like that. All right. Thomas, Florida State, Donovan Edwards, and Taj Brooks. Not the best pack there, but I like that Luther Burden. That was nice. Might want to get that Travis Hunter out there. All right. 4th pack of the box. Everything looks normal. Moore, Grant from Michigan. Look at this.
What?
I don't know if people notice that, but he's got 2 different pictures.
Huh. That's interesting.
He's got 2 different pictures. So he has 2 different cards, just by the way. Brew McCoy.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase. Here's a silver. Wish we could have got a better silver there. Theo Weiss Jr. from Missouri. Ryan Williams from the new recruits, Alabama wide receiver. He needs to have a bounce back year this year. He needs to. I think he fell off just a little bit. He could have been injured and nobody knew about it or something, like that could have happened. But he needs to have a bounce back. Now, he does not need to have a bounce back year against us at Tennessee. But every other game, he could have a bounce back year. Will Shepard, Micah Parsons, and Uptown Stout.
Well, you know what? Alabama is coming to Neyland, so that's different. It's always a different game when they come to our home.
It is now. It was not in 2020. It was a cakewalk in 2020. We would get beat pretty easily at Neyland. But now it's not as easy, and we like that. Let's see here. Fearless. All right. Xavier Watts. Evan Stewart. David Martinez. Swessinger, Defensive Rookie of the Year. McCaffrey right here. Sorsby. And Fearless is Scatterbo. Did we have a Scatterbo on the first one?
We did.
Where's another one? Yep. All right. Then we got Sawyer, Curtis Rourke, and Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren's nice. All right, last pack of the second box.
packs are fast.
Oh, Brew McCoy again.
Yeah. Too bad he doesn't play anymore.
Yep. It looks like we got instant impact in this one. All right. Barrett Carter, Clemson, Ty Robinson, looks like Nebraska. Jalen Walker, Georgia. Brock Purdy. Shamar Turner. Saquon Barkley. And is this
It's
another arch? We have two.
My
It's like
gosh.
repeat boxes or something.
Oh.
Like repeat boxes. It's the same card we had a minute ago.
No. I don't know. That must have been the other one that you picked. Because I don't double.
Nice.
No.
Nice. Okay, we'll take that. You'll take Arch Manning every time. Wells Jr., Lenore Sellers, and Brew McCoy. All right, one box left. One box left.
Just like that.
And my crappy razor blade knife. Yeah, it's time to change that out.
Come.
All right, let's roll. First pack, third box of the red Target Prizm 2025 draft picks. Here's our Fearless box. All right.
Fearless pack.
Princely, Ole Miss, Ja'Cory Brooks, Louisville. Up, Tet. Offensive Player of the Year in the NFL. Nice. Norman Lott.
No.
Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. Fearless is
Ooh.
Julian Sand. Yep, Julian Sand.
Wow, good job.
Yep.
I just knew that from his.
Well, I knew it when Will Howard. We just had one, and it didn't look alike, but it was the same uniform. So there we go. All right, Brady Cook there on the red. Ryan Fitzgerald, kicker for Florida State, and Nico for West Virginia. So Julian Sand is a decent quarterback, and I believe he transferred. I believe he was at Bama first.
Or is that right?
I have to check that, but I think he was. Silver in this pack, instant impact. All right, Tutton, I think Virginia Tech. Torrey Horton, Colorado State probably. JT from Ohio State. Dylan Raiola, transferred to Oregon to back up Dante Moore for 1 year. You got Kyle McCord. Eric Dickerson on the silver. And look at this, Shador Sanders.
Ooh, I like that card. Look at that one.
Shador Sanders. Oh, you need some more.
Yeah.
Shador Sanders on the
Instant impact.
instant impact.
I like that concept. That's a cool card.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Continue. Alexander, Jaden Blue, and Ryan Williams. We'll take all the Ryan Williams too. He'll probably go pro next year with Jeremiah. So you got to think that the wide receiver class is going to be stacked next year with Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams coming out, and then whoever else emerges this year. All right. Nothing special here, but it looks like we might have a Scatterbo in the red. Caleb Johnson, Jordan Birch, Mason Taylor, Travis Kelce, Matthew Golden, Baker Mayfield. It's got gold in it.
Yeah.
You want to take a guess?
No, I have no idea.
It's a rookie.
No. Oh. No. Oh, look at that. Shador Sanders.
Shador Sanders on the student orientation.
That's great. Look, we got him as an instant impact, and now that, boom.
At first, we were getting all of his teammate, and now we're getting all of him.
Oh, that's good.
All right, Scatabo, Loveland, and Elijah Brooks. That was a good pack right there. That's some solid cards and stars in that one. All right, getting down to the nitty gritty. 3 packs left. Got to show us something. Show me why did I have to drive to the next town over to buy the red Prizm Megas that our town never has? Okay. Shamari Simmons, DJ Oogly from Florida State, Trace Harris, Peebles, Virginia Tech, Drew Alar, and a silver is Carnell Tate, Ohio State. So he's going in the draft this year.
Yeah.
And
that's right around the corner, right?
it's at the end of this month.
Yeah.
It's either next week or the following week. I can't remember which one, but it's a month. I would not mind the Titans drafting this guy and giving Cam Ward another target to go after. He could use it as much as we just don't have. Cam Ward just doesn't have a lot to work with. Harold Fannin on the red, Elijah Badger, Marcel Reed, and Vernon Broughton. All right, 2 more packs left. Come on, come on, come on. Instant impact.
Oh.
All right. Tyler Shook on the base. Thomas, Florida State. Edwards, Julian Sayin. Sanker from Virginia. Amon St. Brown. Now, every instant impact here lately, we got 2 Arch Mannings. So they've all been good. Oh, look at this. You want to take a guess?
Joey Aguilar?
No.
Who would that be? Dylan Sampson?
No, I'm going to prison.
Oh, man, James Pierce.
There it is. James Pierce. I might be going away for a long time.
Man,
James
that's
Pierce.
too bad.
I know it is.
It's just too bad.
Williams, Lackey, and Nico Collins. All right, last pack magic, as they say.
Last pack magic.
Last pack magic, as they say. And then we'll do a little recap. Oh, don't look like we got one. Shepard, Sawyer, Rourke, Marsh, next quarterback at Michigan. I'm going to have to learn to say this guy, Ayomanor. Alik Ayomanor for the Titans. Jared Goff. Will Howard on the red. New recruits. Derek Harmon. Jalen Royals. And Mike Evans. So the last pack didn't live up to the hype.
Not a bad pack.
Are these all the ones that we just got?
Yes. Unfortunately, Hendo started barking, so I missed it a little bit.
Yes, her dog name is Hendo, as in Hendon Hooker. Let's just go through these a little bit. Tyler Warren, Sellers, Tet, Cam Scatabo on the Fearless, Julian Sayin on the Fearless, Raiola, Dickerson on the Silver, Sorsby, Hunter, Abdul Caller on the red, Will Howard on the Fearless, Purdy on the silver, Tyler Shook on the red. We've got Luther Burden. We have not sleeved yet. Let me go through these ones with Will Howard on the new recruit, Drew McCoy on the red, Riley Leonard on the red. There's your other Luke Altmaier on the Fearless there. Ryan Williams, Alec Anamar, Ayomanor, thank you. Marsh, James Pierce on the Instant Impact, Sayin, Shah again, Marcel Reed on the red, Scatabo on the red, Loveland, and Justin Hunter on the base again. Then we got Tyler Warren, Sellers, Sammy Brown, Riley Leonard on the instant impact, Peyton Manning on the red, Travis Hunter, I know one of these was a silver, Marcel Reed, Riley Leonard on the student orientation, Levitt. We got one Jackson Dart, Tesla on the red, Junkins on the red. We got that Arch, Manning on the instant impact. Our guy again, Marsh. There's a Scatabo on the Fearless. And last but not least, over here, we got Carnell Tate on the silver. Shador Sanders on the student orientation. Ryan Williams on the red. Shador Sanders on the instant impact. Another Arch Manning. Ryan Williams on the new recruits. One Jeremiah Smith. And there's the Travis Hunter silver right there. So, wish we'd hit a better auto in that group. And yeah, don't forget the auto, which was Jordan Travis. Wish we'd hit a better auto on that. And, of course, obviously, we missed out on some numbered. I don't think there was a one numbered card. But you usually, if you buy a few boxes, you usually can pull one of those. And then, obviously, no on campuses or color blast in these 3 boxes here. So, but that's just a little preview of if you hadn't opened one, what can you expect? They're nice cards, nice inserts. I do like the red a little bit better than the gold ice. And then you just don't see these as much as you do the gold ice. I guess, like I said, I had to travel to 20, 30 minutes to the next town to check to see if their Target had one or had a few, and they did. So I picked them up, and that's it. We appreciate it. Thank you for taking a look at the video, and like, comment, subscribe down below, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks.